This fleet, though, I really wish it would go and crush this army. It looks like Magna Graecia is building light infantry. He wants to have the biggest army at the end of the game. Fairly sure that's what this is about. He's got another massive mercenary stack, but only level 3 general. Personally, I'd rather use mercs for the high marshal. Not exactly fond of that. It seems he's lost one of the merc stacks and now he's getting a bit more money. Level 18 has been, you know, unhired, which is good. I don't like seeing that being involved. But it seems like, I mean, what's he got left? What has Jake got left? He started with like 200,000 troops. I see 25, I see 15, but that's all I see. That is all I see. The only occupations on Magna Graecia are these, and they come from forts. There's nothing else. All of his African holdings will be occupied. All of his Iberian holdings will be occupied. And yeah, it's GG basically. So let's head on over back here. The Antigoniea still has not fallen. Let's actually focus on Yamnat. There we go. I keep seeing this move and then go back again. It is disloyal, that's why. Okay, makes sense then. Alright, so they're trying to siege it again. They've got 150, 170,000, level 15 Marshal General. It seems they did just beat this army in a battle. This used to be 67 cohorts. You're bringing up another 150 cohorts. This is a retinue, so unfortunately he's not able to get rid of that 2 light infantry, which pisses me right the fuck off. Battle over here, Dacia fighting the Judeans. Relatively equal, but the Judeans are now being flanked. The Dacians will be winning that battle. And Dacia, deciding that Persia hasn't got quite enough on his plate, just fighting the Aeolians, which he was currently losing horribly to, decides to get involved as well. And for no reason, he's just going to start marching down the Mesopotamian area. So that sucks, but yeah. What's new? Daisy doing things that suck. That's nothing new at all. Alright, but, right, where is this? 138,000. What is your target? Personally, yeah, take that out. These guys can't be seen yet, but you can see all of this. That is a big advantage that really can't be understated. Antigoniea has fallen, unfortunately. He's running away, so he's not seen, I imagine, but he can now see him, so I don't know what you want to think about that. Let's actually have a look. You are going just to Emethy. And now you're going to go for Amatha. Fucking this one, whatever. Or you're going back. Or now you're going there again. I don't know what your plan is. You're going to be backed up by this guy. You could change the tactic, but really these generals are, let's be honest, they're fucking terrible. This time, the war is massively in the favor of Aeolia. Last time, I guess the war was... I mean, they took the war goal, but they were losing by, I think, 14 because of just losing so many battles. And this time, that's not the case. Athens decides that retreat is a better idea, so he's done exactly that. Personally, this would be the target I would go for, hill fight. Or you could take out this Athenian stack before it runs away, never mind. Alright, there's not much happening there. Let's have a look back over here. Do you have anything in the tank? No. Your capital has fallen. There's armies roaming around the entirety of your country. It's game over for you. See, if I was Magna Graecia, right, you've made your deal with Massilia. Absolutely guaranteed there is a deal here. I don't care what anyone says. This has been organized. What I would do if I was you, Magna Graecia, would be to hop your entire army on your floaty boaty boys, float your ass down here through the Pharaoh's Canal, and try and do something about this, the 1,400 strong province of Oculus. You probably couldn't do enough to make it so that you would win the largest city award, but you could do something. You could try. Battle going on, and Judea's won it. I mean, I guess they see the 143,000 camels coming in, and they're like noping the fuck out of there. Judea battling over here in Bertha. They see an extra 38,000 Athenians coming, and they run away. Makes sense. It's probably what I would do too. Persia deciding that Dacia is an easier target, which, I mean, it's pretty obvious that they are, but seemingly not that much better, because you're losing a lot of troops. Dacia do decide to retreat, though. And this is such a rich region, and you really don't want to be losing your capital. If we switch to Persia, currently on only -27 war score. Did I not see that at negative? All right, it's -77 for Yamnat because they are the war leader. Hey, Floppy, thank you for the follow, man. They are the war leader, so they're the one that's getting the biggest pain from this. But what would be the thing to do? What is the... Where do you go from here? I don't really know what you would do. Bosporan Kingdom has decided that Chorasmia no longer deserves to exist. Good for him. Battle coming in. 22,000 versus 79,000. He doesn't know it's coming. But, you know, Yamnat does. Extra 48,000 coming in from behind. You get surprised, but, I mean, you do so much more damage. Despite, you know, losing on the tactics front. Then Thaqif comes in and decides that, you know what? They deserve an even fight when it comes to tactics. Ugh. Alright, well, let's see. There's another battle coming in here between Thaqif. Alright, so Thaqif are going to sacrifice themselves for no reason whatsoever. You're going to die. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, nothing to see there. Aeolia just pushing down through the mountains. I mean, this should have been a fort. These should have been forts. This should have been a fort. It's a mine. I mean, mines are great, but should have been a fort. Everything is mountains. I mean, there's so many mountains here. They should all have been forts. Because a lot of them are in very important choke points. Like here. I mean, you got one fort. That's good. This slave estate should have been a fort. This should have been a fort. This row here, row should have been a fort. I mean, it's your ally, but or your client state, so you can't really complain too much. Big battle, 116,000 Rhodians fighting off against very few mercenaries that have been sent packing, and now the fight over at Lycius. Some reinforcements coming in, but the Rhodians are absolutely dominating when it comes to numbers. This used to be 21 cohorts, it's now down to 10. 54,000 Judeans coming in. They'd want to hurry. Let's put it that way. They would want to hurry. This should be pretty fast to get in because of the road here. Level 15 General, are you going to switch the tactics up? Yes, you are. Good boy. Good boy, that's what I like to see. So the tactics are now in the favor of the Southerners. Let's call them that. Southerners versus Greeks in this one. So, you know, maybe they do have what it takes to win this now that they've got the tactic advantage. The dice are on their favor because of the -2 for the river crossing and the hills, and they're just pushing more men in. That's good. They're doing more casualties. It could be a really good battle for them. They should keep this going. Are there any reinforcements coming for Rhodes? Nope, Athens is deciding no. 71,000 extra Rhodians, they could make a difference. Hello.
Lambert, hello, sorry if I interrupt you. Just a question, do we end at 27 or 30 or?
727, 1st of January 727.
Great, so we have still time. Thank you.
No problem. Alright, let's keep this going then. If we need to go a little bit longer, say we're supposed to be going for another 40 minutes, but if we need to go longer, we will. It's fine. It's no problem. Thankfully, there's not been a whole lot of desyncs and crashes and shit today, which is very, very welcome indeed. We had far too many in the last session. But it's been relatively stable, and that's, you know, it's pretty fucking good. This battle, is there any reinforcements coming? I mean, there's 70,000 here, another 14,000, another 45,000 with level 13 general coming in from Judea. It's not going to change the tactics, so honestly, stop in Larissa, force march, get your ass in. But that's it. This is all they've got. There's another 3,000 cohorts. That's not doing anything. This is the entirety of the force that will be trying to stop the Rhodian push south. Can he do it? That's the question. Who knows? Horse archers, are they any good against camels? Horse archers are against camels negative 10% damage versus them, and then camels receive... Oh, they're actually really good against horse archers. Very good. Very good indeed. Alright, so they're a good pick. Not as good as light cav against horse archers, but still, they're okay. I think, personally, camels should do more morale damage to horses of all stripes. So, you know, heavy cav, light cav, and horse archers, because, you know, camels fucking stink, and horses are kind of scared of them. But I don't think... I think involved in this one fight is more camels that have ever been involved in any battle throughout history, ever. I don't think 90,000 camels have ever been involved, if you count them all together. As pack animals and, you know, in the supply wagons, sure, absolutely. But directly involved in camels... sorry, directly involved in battles, I should say. Yeah, no. Just no. That's not a thing. Camel cav were not as not really a thing in this time or any time. Another battle over here, and yeah, Daisy is going to win that one pretty handily. No problems whatsoever. That was probably a bad choice to move up this way, but he's deciding to retreat instead of fighting when you would absolutely win this. And you don't need to reinforce this, so I don't know why you're retreating. Very curious. Some more small reinforcements being pushed into this fight. I mean, yeah, you're doing way more damage. I'm concentrating on this because I want to see what the end result is with kills and losses, because I'm fairly sure Yamnat, their side, is going to be losing way more troops, despite, regardless of who wins the battle. Yamnat has lost more troops here. Ooh, big 1,000 there. There must have been a really good roll advantage. You get like a 6 versus a 1. Like, that's a 4 versus a 0, and he's doing double damage. Then we've got... Come on, give me a 6 versus a 1. I want to see what happens then. Oh, Cheese is lagging behind, but he seems fine again. Oh, it's a 6 versus 1, but it's in the opposite direction. There's only 200 extra kills. That's a 2 versus a 2, and Yamnat does a few more casualties. Now it's going to be a 4 versus a 1, massive casualty disparity. That's a 3 versus a 4, and there's, you know, about 200 extra kills. 3 versus a 1, roughly equal. 4 versus a 3, roughly equal. So yeah, you really want to see the big rolls. I want to see a 6 versus a 1 here. I want to see what that happens. That's a 2 versus a 0. Very few. Oh, actually, you've run out of troops. So it doesn't matter what you roll now. You're not going to win this battle, and you've been sent packing. And surprisingly, even amounts of kills, even amounts of losses. 127 versus 126 dead in that one battle. That's very surprising indeed. Very surprising. Oh well. Let's have a look at this this now. Tartessia not doing so hot. Have they now been abandoned? Is Magna Graecia still involved in that war? No, they're not. Magna Graecia is in no wars, and they are just fleeting the fuck up. They're going for biggest fleet. 100%. Yeah, they decided they don't want to be involved in any more wars, so they're staying out of it. And it is merely the fight of the Tartessians, their final 20,000 men, versus the hordes of Gallic troops pushing in. This is going to be a negative 100% war score fairly soon. Athens is involved. You'd probably be better off trying to piece them out, white piecing them before the Gauls decide that this piece of land also needs sieging. The thing is, to get Tartessia to peace out for what you want, you are gonna have to go and siege this shit. 99 war score means that they can take 49% worth of shit from you. I do like this, though. He started trying to build forts in every single fucking province. Look at this. But it's too late. The troops are already here. They can see what you're doing, so they should be splitting up their armies and trying to siege as many of these as possible, as quickly as possible. Are you doing it here too? No, you decided that wasn't worth it. You did decide that this was worth it, though. That's money. I mean, it's money that you must have been gifted. But it's not going to do you much good. Tartessia are going to be losing this fight. They started this session with... Let's have a look for Tartessia. They started this session with 6,023 pops. They're now down to 6,039, despite taking this chunk of territory in a Entice Governor. So they did gain pops, but they also gained more land than they gained pops, which is very interesting. Tartessia are going to lose their last 20,000. Or actually, they've got 30,000 left. 37,000. 500 of which are about to sacrifice themselves. Yep, nope, that seems to be a pretty bad idea. Rip for them. So how many ships are you up to now, then? Actually, best off checking in military, then ships. They have 775. Yep, that is exactly what they were doing. Massilia are up to... I'm going to have to add all these fucking up. Christ. 560. I wonder, are you going to float around and look for the fleet? Because at the moment, Magna Graecia completely going to get that 15 points. Despite losing 200 ships at the start of the session, they're now up to 700. That is fucking insane, honestly. That's kind of crazy. No one's going to touch that, I don't think. Alright. Battle. No more battles down here. Seems like they're just trying to catch their breath. There's still a fair amount of troops here. But this used to be a lot bigger. This used to be a lot bigger. That's a new mercenary stack, but I mean, look how shit it is. And I don't know why this 300 men is here. Stood in the capital. Are you a regional army? No, you're just stood there. Maybe to get this guy not to be a scorned family. Probably the case. Persia, though, just being completely wrecked. They started this session with 6,716. They're now at 6,640. So I lost about 100 pops. Looking in the war as a whole, pop theft is at 603 pops enslaved, 284 killed, versus 3 in 1. It's quite a big disparity. I mean, it's quite a big disparity on what was actually sieged as well. Looking at your war, you managed to steal 6 pops and you killed 4, but you lost 541 to enslavement, and you had 287 killed. So, yeah, that's a thing. And your final army is surrounded, and it will be shortly slaughtered. I think you're probably going to... I don't know where you'd retreat to. I think you can only retreat 1 province now, because this is the last area in the entire continent that you have controlled. So as soon as you lose here, you'll probably go to Tartessia, I imagine, and then death. It's interesting. Tartessia, I don't think you even start with this land when you play as Tartessia. There's an extra 43,000. Are you actually necessary? Let's be honest now. Were you necessary? Oh, the entire army's dead now. Stack wiped. That's the last thing you have there. Did you manage to complete any of these forts? Maybe this one, unless it was already a thing. Not sure. Judea, are you planning a counterattack? You're in the right region. But you have to pick your battles. You want to find places like these hills. Just go and stack wipe this. Just real quick. Get rid of that level 11 general. There's a victory there for Judea. One of the few that they get. It seems like... Why are they not pushing in here? I don't understand that. The capital, though, of Persia is being sieged. I think it's Ctesiphon. It might be this one, actually. Is it Ctesiphon? I don't know. It's one of these anyway for Persia. It's here. This one. Seleucia Megale is the country's capital. It's currently being sieged by 13,000 Dacian and barbarian hordes. And yeah, Dacia did say that he wanted to go in for a bunch of slaves, and sure as shit, that's what he's going to get when he sieges all this. And if he's got his ruler in charge of this one of these fights as well, one of these sieges, he can choose to sack the ever-living shit out of it. His king, Dardolier III Scorius the German, is currently doing what? I don't know. Does he have troops? Does he have cohorts? General of the 6th War Host, which is currently sieging... No, he's not. He has just finished sieging Ctesiphon. So he could have sacked it. It's entirely possible that he sacked this when he took it. So now what he should do is get his king, the 6th, to go over to Seleucia Megale, move this guy out. So now the 6th would be in control. Doesn't matter, too late. 17 pops enslaved. 6 of them died. Good lord, that is fucking incredible. I mean, Yamnat is going to start feeling it as well. There's this city here with 150 pops. This will end up dying very quickly as well. So yeah, maybe he should have helped his allies just a little bit earlier, because he's going to start feeling the pain when the Dacians get down there. There's a call for peace from the Dacians. What are you at? 82 war score. What could you ask for 41 war score? You get that? That's 40 war score. That is so little. You take anything else, then that is a... they can just say no. Like, you have to fully occupy Yamnat to get 100%. Otherwise, you have to wait until you get... Otherwise, the max you can take is like 49. And that's not enough. Clearly, it's not enough. Shame, really, but hey, what can you do? I don't remember if the end date is 7/24 or 7/27, so what I'm going to do is on the 1st of January, I'm going to pause, take a save, unpause, and if it ends the game in March, I think, then we'll use that save. But I just need to remember to keep an eye out for 7/24. I honestly can't remember. I know I've gone to 7/27, but I've heard that it's also 7/24, so fucking who knows. One of the two is correct. I don't know which one of them is the correct one, though. But hey-ho, we'll have to wait and see. But we are going to reach it today. This, again, it is the final session. There are points to play for. At the end of the game, you will get this screen popping up, that one there, which will be... it's not that one, actually. It's this one, which will show you what kind of growth you're getting. You get points for that, and then once that is over, then we also sort out the points for these, and we'll see who, you know, wins and loses when it comes to endgame points. If you're on YouTube, actually, you can't see me putting up those things. That's only for the people on stream. Sorry about that, but yeah, you'll see it at the end of the game. Don't worry about it. Judea trying to defend Babylon. It is within reach of the Dacian hordes. 76 pops, just, you know, probably huddling in the Hanging Gardens, waiting for their inevitable demise. Big battle here. The Yam nations decided to get involved. It seems like the Athenians just wanted to reinforce that, and then they died. Are there any more coming in? You're about to die to... who? Nope, you decided to end that battle. Or end the attempt, at least. Tartessius still fighting, probably just deciding, I am not going to submit. I'm at negative 99 war score. You're going to have to take 100% or I'm not going to give you anything. That's probably his thinking, which is a shame because, I mean, when you're like this, you probably should just peace out. I mean, I guess maybe he's thinking if I wait until the end of the game, I can hold out until 7/27. Maybe that's his thought process. I don't know. He can't, but it all depends on whether Massilia and Tartessia decide that they want to bring some troops down. I mean, they've got the navy for it. They should be using it. Seems like, oh, he's fleeting up as well. He's up to 661. Let's have a look at Magna Graecia. He is up to 827. I'd say Magna Graecia is probably going to win this race. He's got the money to, you know, sustain it, and he's got way more ports than Massilia. So, if it's a race between who can build more ships, Magna Graecia is going to win. One thing would be interesting is, do you have a surplus of wood? Yes, you do. Ship recruit speed plus 50%. That is probably exactly why he's got that. How about you? Ship recruit speed. Yep, you've got it as well. So they're both in a race. I think Magna Graecia is going to win that race. Massilia should have started a long, long time ago. Is there anyone else racing for that? Let's have a look at the ledger for total amount of ships. We got Magna Graecia first, then Massilia, then Yamnat. Yamnat, how many ships do you have, good sir? You have 654 plus some shit from down here, including 9 mega polyremes. Don't know how you got those. Maybe they were captured in a fleet battle or something, because I'm fairly sure you can't actually build them. I was wrong. You can absolutely build them. I don't know why. I don't know why Yamnat is able to do that. It's a curiosity. It seems like Rhodes has decided to come and invade in the south. Can you even see this? This should be, you know, raise the maintenance of your fleet and go and deal with that crap. Right? Is this what you're trying to do? Yeah, the fleet maintenance has been raised. Now go and fucking fix this. Kill his fleet. Although at this point you're probably not going to want to kill his fleet because you're going to lose some ships in return and you're running for, you know, biggest fleet. We'll see what happens. Right, in October now. I need to remember. Google says 727. See, I know it says that, but I'm still worried that I'm wrong. I'm worried that everyone's wrong. We'll see. I'm still going to put a save. If it runs till 727, fantastic, and I'll just ignore that save exists. But I do want to, just for a backup, for my own peace of mind, I think it is worth just taking a quick save. There's no harm in it. Yamnat, we've got 30,000 troops ready to defend their borders from the inexorable push of the Persians and the Dacians, whereas the Rhodians are just... I mean, I want to say they're struggling. They have not gone very far. They have just the Athenians on their side. The Athenians seemingly have abandoned Egypt after realizing that Yamnat doesn't give a flying fuck about Egypt. But yeah, I'm going to take a save. Hopefully no one unpauses it, because that would suck. And if I go over by one day, then yeah, it's whatever. Just for my own peace of mind. There is 1st of January, and we are paused. Then I have taken a save. Right, unpausing. There we go. Just in case the game ends. Just in case the game ends, then that is, you know, peace of mind. Because if the game ends in like 3 months, ooh, hello there, peace offer from Judea. And it is a separate peace offered just to Judea. I don't think I would accept this. There is no need, there is no reason to accept this. Why would you? If you're Judea, you're at negative 31 war score. You don't have to accept a fucking thing. You can just wait. You can wait 3 years. There's no way you're going to get forced out in 3 years. Yes, this sucks. But at the same time, you can handle it. There's no way they're going to get through all of the forts. I mean, look at all of this. Look at the ridiculous number of forts defending the coastline. With that there, they're not going to get through it. Not a hope in hell. Right. Big battle here. And at the moment, Yamnat is kicking the shit out of his enemy, but 120,000 extra troops pissing into this fight is going to change that very, very swiftly. Still, though, Yamnat doing more damage to his enemy than his enemy is doing to him. It'd be good to change the tactic, because the kills are relatively even, and there's another level 15 coming in now. You actually can't change the tactic. The level 15 comes in and changes the tactic again to something that doesn't actually benefit anyone. That's super level, high level strat play right there. Aeolia trying to send another piece. I mean, it's not costing him any stability whatsoever. So why you're doing that, I could not say. Reminder again that stability is something that you gain points for at the end of the game. Judea are at 72. Hello, what's up?
Lambert, can you see how much war score Judea has?
Oh yeah, you're not even close to being able to stab hit for 1 war score.
Really? Okay, I've misinterpreted it, because when I clicked at this country, it was like plus 40, but okay. Oh well.
Yeah, you're not stabbing him out.
Okay, thank you very much.
You could stab hit Yamnat for 43 war score, but
okay, that would end
that's
the
it.
entire war.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much.
No problem.